Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Treble. I am your host, Caesar, and I am so excited to share with you today all the great music that's been released the last few days. And oh my god, this week I was actually I wasn't surprised, but I was very pleased. I was pleased with how much great music has been released, and there's been so much going on, especially going into August. I know that we're just gonna get better and better music. I know usually July's always been a month of not so much big releases. It's usually August and September where like those people who release those albums are kind of releasing during that time just to get more push and more purchases, I would say, for the holiday season. So I think that's the strategy within the music industry, is to push out albums more on the second half of the year. So, people can purchase those items, those albums, vinyls, whatever it is, for the holiday season. And so, yeah, it's great. I love it. I'm excited. There's so much to share with you today. So yeah, grab your coffee, grab your drink, whatever you're drinking, whatever it is that you're doing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And yeah, let's just get into it. And I will also be doing a playlist, which was a great idea I got from someone, to do a playlist so you can listen to this music. And I'm also going to be adding little extra songs that I feel like can complete the playlist for you to listen. So yeah, check that down below in the description as well. So as I talk about these songs, you can go to the playlist. All right, guys, to start off the list, I'm going to be talking about I've Be Alright. Now, this is off the Japanese EP with the same title, Be Alright. Now, I didn't really listen to the whole EP only because a lot of these tracks are Japanese versions of their K-pop singles, basically. So I just felt like I didn't really need to dig deep into this album, but I did listen to the opener. I love the song. I think the song is so great. It's called Be Alright. It's this bright, energetic pop song. It has like the elements of a K-pop song, but in kind of like it's in Japanese, of course. And it has this signature I sound, and I think they sounded great. I love the fact that it wasn't too much in your face. It was a little bit more slowed down. It's still bright and fun and energetic, but it's not like a hit IVE song. It gives us a different element of IVE and what they can do. Also vocally, also sonically, it's a little bit different, but I really did enjoy it. And I think I prefer this over the title track. And also, I didn't realize this song was actually released back in like 2 weeks ago, like the mid-July. So it was kind of like not shocking, but it was like, oh, I guess we really don't pay attention to the Japanese market. As someone who's an avid listener of K-pop, I don't really pay attention to that market because even Twice also released a Japanese single. And I was like, why isn't this being promoted? Why aren't we seeing ads or recommendations? But it's because it's a whole different industry, not industry, it's a whole different market in Japan. So I guess they really don't push that to us. And I wish they kind of did, because it would make me want to listen more to Twice or any other artists or IVE in Japanese, just because I feel like they still have some of their elements. You still hear the sounds, you still see the personality in the songs, but it's just in a different language. Like I said, this song is upbeat, it's fun. I love the fact that the lyrics basically show comfort and reassurance, and core message of the song is basically about everything's gonna be all right, don't worry about tomorrow. It just offers the listeners a sense of hope and resilience, and overall it's just about another like self-empowerment, self-love type of song, which I noticed a lot of these themes have been explored with K-pop artists lately. And so I really do enjoy this type of theme being explored. So yeah, go check out Be Alright by IVE. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be really, really cool if you're into K-pop. Now, if you are not into K-pop, this next song is actually a hip-hop song by Saweetie, and it features Twice, which I was a bit surprised, only because I never would have thought these two artists would collaborate. Like, I love the mixture of this song. They actually did sound great. I like the fact that Saweetie doesn't have the way she delivers her lyrics. She doesn't have like this vulgar tone. She doesn't sound too aggressive. She sounds more laid back, more girly, more having fun, more just like this lifestyle type of vibe that she gives off, which complements Twice's sound as well. Like they sounded great together. I feel like Twice added a different element to the song, which made it interesting. And it's just a fun hip hop, K-pop song. It just focuses on partying, it focuses on having fun, it focuses on empowerment. It's just this catchy, upbeat song that is really, really nice to listen to. Now, it does have a little bit of like that summer fusion a bit. Like you can listen to this, while you're driving at night, or even play it as a kind of like background noise whenever, not background noise, like background music whenever you're getting ready, or even like at a time where you're just chilling outside, relaxing, and it's a track that you can just play during those moments. Overall, this song is catchy. It's nice. I like the fact that it's like talks about friendship and joy and just having a good time. And sometimes we just need to have those songs, those type of songs in our playlist. So yeah, definitely go check this one out as well. Sweetie featuring Twice, Superstars. You will not be disappointed, especially if you love K-pop. And also if you like hip hop and not that aggressive hip hop, more the chill, laid back type of hip hop, it's another song you're really gonna enjoy. Especially if you just don't pay attention of who Twice is or consider it like, oh, it's a K-pop artist. Like overall, go into it with an open mind to want to listen to something new. If you're already not a fan of Twice and Sweetie. The third song I want to talk about, it's Ciara's This Right Here featuring Lovato and Jazzy Faye. Now, this collaboration was actually pretty cool to see because we haven't heard a Ciara and Jazzy Faye kind of collab in a really long time. Now, I love this song. I think this song is so cool, so great. It has this feel good vibe. I like the mixture of Lovato and Ciara. I know they've collaborated in the past as well, and I feel like they make a great, I would say, combination. I love the classic Ciara with that modern swagger that she has now, and I think it's because of her producer Jazzy Faye. And we haven't had a Jazzy Faye collaboration with Ciara in a really long time. I think since like the 1-2 Step Goodies. I think they also did Get Up together. But other than that, they haven't done anything since then, because then later on, after those two albums, Ciara kind of shifted more into a little pop scene, and then eventually went back to her R&B roots, but never went back to collaborate with him. And so I love this. You can recognize it's her sound. It really gives us like this touch of nostalgia with the modern feel, and I do enjoy that because we are more in modern times. But we all love those nostalgic moments, and now and days you can just see it in the music. Like there's a lot of influence from the 2000s, the 80s, not so much 90s, but even like the 70s, with music that's being released during this time. And so I think it's great for Ciara to do that. Like I said, Lovato and her complement each other so well, because Lovato doesn't have like this weird aggressive tone. Like she's also a little softer hip hop artist. She does have like her punchlines can be aggressive, but she just doesn't sound aggressive at all. She sounds very great, which complements Ciara's voice, because Ciara doesn't have like this big strong voice. She has more like a sleek R&B voice that she knows how to create songs. And of course, her dance moves are awesome. I love them. I think she's one of the better R&B artists currently right now. And although she doesn't get the hype and recognition she deserves, I still vouch for her. I still play her music. I still play her old music. And I think she's been releasing a lot of great music. And I'm so excited for her album to be released later on this month, because it's just going to take R&B to another level. I know she is the only other artist that I can say has had my attention in the R&B space has been Coco Jones. And ever since her back in March, we really haven't had a great R&B album. And so yeah, I'm excited for Ciara's new album to be released. But before all that, go listen to the song. Like I said, it's awesome, it's amazing. You're gonna love it. It's just one of those feel good type of songs. Now, shifting gears into the Latin space, into the Latin world, there hasn't been a lot of music in Latin that has truly captured my attention this year. There's been a lot of great singles from like Dana, Belinda, dannyocean, Yandel, even Bad Bunny. I would say even Bad Bunny is someone that I have liked but it hasn't been like really something amazing or something extravagant or something that's really has caught my attention, other than the artists that of course have stated. But other than that, there are a lot of male artists that have captured my attention. And this artist, Rauw Alejandro, Buenos Terminos, is actually a really great song. I was so shocked because I listened to his last album and it wasn't my favorite project from him. Even some of the songs felt very mediocre. I felt like they were too slow. And I know the type of vibe he was trying to do. He was trying to be a little bit more cinematic. He was trying to be a little bit more uh not so much in reggaeton sound. He wanted to be more in like the merengue and salsa and that type of sound, which I still like and enjoy, but I don't think I like it in a full album. You know, I'm the type of person that likes an album that has different genres, different elements, different mixtures. And so he wasn't really giving us that in his previous album. But I love the song. I think the song is great. It has his signature reggaeton sound. It has Afro-Caribbean elements and sounds to it. Like he really did explore a little bit more with his production with this song. I love the lyrics. He talking about an off again, on again relationship and the complexities of wanting to be in good terms, even though you don't want to be together, but then want to be together. So it's like this weird dynamic of toxicity. But overall, like he just openly wants to be in great terms with this person who he has this type of relationship with, which is a bit contradictory, but I feel like it's very relatable. There's a lot of relationships out there that it's on again, off again. You do want to be with them, you don't want to be with them. And so it's just relatable. I think the theme and the lyrics are relatable, and a lot of people do and can feel what he's singing about. I personally don't have that experience, but I like the message. I love the way he put this song together. I love the production along with the lyrics. Like it makes a great song. And honestly, it's like one of his best solo songs. I'm really not the biggest Rauw Alejandro fan, but when he's featured on songs, he just like steps it up to another level. So for me to really truly enjoy and suggest this solo song from Rauw, it's surprising to me. I'm actually super excited for his next album because of this song, and I hope he does explore more, still give us that signature Rauw, but with elements that truly make him shine. And so that's something that I look forward to for his next project. All right, everybody. So next is an artist that I'm actually surprised to be talking about, because I don't want you to come at me. I don't want you to put hate comments. But I've never liked Chappell Roan. The only song I ever liked from her has been Pink Pony Club. And other than that, I didn't understand. How do I say this? I don't want to say this in a mean way, okay? So I understand her hype. I understand why people love her. But her music sonically wasn't speaking to me. It was something I wasn't drawn to. It wasn't an artist that I enjoy listening to, other than Pink Pony Club. Other than that, every song, not to say it wasn't wonderful and great, but it just didn't capture my attention. It wasn't something that I would say, oh, let me go back and play it. Now, I understand she had a really big year last year. Even this year, there's been some singles she's put out, but I just didn't gravitate towards her. It's just one of those artists that I just didn't gravitate to. But this song, she's literally convincing me to be now a Chappell Roan stan and follow her music and maybe see her music in a new light. This song, Subway, it's such a slower track than her other music. You know, it's not very vibrant and poppy and dancey. And this is just leans more to like a synth pop. It has more of a melodic sound. I would say it's more of a sound that I can see someone like Miley Cyrus to be doing. And not to say Chappell Roan can't. I mean, any artist can do any genre they want, but it actually did fit her very well. And I do like these type of songs where it's a little bit of like soft rock type of vibe, and she did a great job with this. Like, I think I like more the themes and the lyrics of this song more than the actual production. I think that's why it really did capture my attention, because in this song she's exploring themes of heartbreak, and she is exploring themes of the struggles and complexities of moving on from a relationship, which a lot of people can relate, and they can relate to that sometimes it is hard to move on from someone. It is hard to move on from the breakup, and maybe you're still kind of like with Rosé's album song 2 years. Sometimes it takes you 2 years to get over someone, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like when people create this type of music, that's the theme and the lyrics are universal and they speak to a broad group of people that can express also the emotion, and you can feel the emotion when the lyrics are being sung, kind of like Chappell Roan, what she did with this song. You feel it and you gravitate to it and you do enjoy it and want to listen to it again. Now, this song is so great. I think it's just one of her better singles, honestly. I think it's like her best song to date. This song's amazing. I love this song. Go listen to it. If you're like in this middle of a breakup, I would suggest don't listen to it, and unless you want to get your tissues ready, because even songs that I can feel what the artist is saying, I can really get into it and be like, whoa, like I can feel it. I can feel this song within my body and my soul. But if I've never experienced that, I've never experienced the actual physical and mental of a breakup, or, you know, having a hard time to move on from a relationship, it could be hard to connect with that. But I think she did a great job. Like, she literally left me speechless with this song. And I think the video was pretty cool. I like the video. I think it really did show what she was trying to express with this song. And so, yeah, The Subway by Chappell Roan. Check it out. Go listen to it. Stream it. She's had a big debut. I saw that a couple days ago. She had a great debut on Spotify, and I hope she has a great debut on the Billboard Hot 100. Okay, everybody, so the last song I want to talk about and suggest to you that you should definitely pay attention to, go listen to, is Demi Lovato's Fast. The iconic thing about this song is that she is back to pop music. A lot of people are saying it's more EDM style, it's more like house style, it's not really pop music. But to me, it's pop music. Like, she literally did every genre you can imagine. I think the only genre she hasn't done has been maybe K-pop, but she's done every genre. She's had a feature like in every genre. Like, it's been amazing to see her career evolve. And the fact that she has a strong voice and that she can actually use that voice in different genres really shows you what kind of artist she is. Like, she's done the EDM, she's done the pop rock, she's done the real hard rock things, she's done Latin music, she's done corrido type of music, she's done different genres, and I'm truly amazed of what she can do. It's great for her to be back on pop overall because I was missing her in pop. I really wanted her to do more of a pop sound. Like, she's done pop songs, but they've always had a little bit of an edge to it, a little bit of a rock influence into it, a little bit more of that sound that she's used to having. She did have a couple of albums where it was more EDM pop, but I feel like it wasn't as strong as this song. Like, this song is pure pop music. Like, I truly did enjoy it. What's iconic about the music video is the fact that the whole music video is super slow. Like, she's just walking, she's singing, she's walking down the street. There's a lot of subliminal messages within that music video, and like in the backgrounds with the extras and the people and the what's it called, the actors. But she's just singing, she's walking along, and she's walking so fast. She's walking so slow, and she's singing about this fast upbeat song, and it really didn't match. But that's iconic. That's for you to pay attention to, like, or not even pay attention, but for you to confuse you in a bit, which I think it's smart because you're expecting this big pop clubby type of video. And when you get the complete opposite, you're like, what the heck did I just watch? And you want to go rewatch it again. And I had to watch it a good like 4 or 5 times to really see like all the different things that were happening within the video. And so definitely check out the video. I love this song. It's high energy. It's this club song. She's just having fun. She's expressing how she just wants to live on this high energy, embracing life to the fullest, you know, living for every moment. And she just wants to live life and be free and just have this fun life, because if you know her story, there were a lot of dark times in her life, in her career. And so for her to release something like this feels like it's a not redemption, but she's more saying like, I'm still here. This is what we're doing. I'm happy. I'm the happiest I've ever been. There's been a lot of great personal things that have happened to her the last few years that I feel show it within this music that she's going to be releasing, you know, and I do hope we get it this year, her new album. I love this song. It's so great, so cool, and it's just one of her better singles that she has ever put out. So definitely go check out Demi Lovato's Fast. It's my favorite this week. I still have it on repeat. I literally played it a whole 45 minutes going to a different part of on a travel that I was doing, and I'm like, wow. Like, for me to do that with a new song, it's very rare to do. The last song I did that with was with Jake Miller's new album, Balance. And so, yeah, ever since then, I haven't really had a song on repeat till this one. So Demi did an amazing job with this. So go check it out. All right, guys. So now we're shifting gears from singles to now albums. There's 2 albums that I really want to talk about and share with you. The first album being reneerapp's Bite Me. Now this album has like these 90s alternative rock, 2000s punk rock type of influences. Also, it has a little bit sprinkled of like synth pop mixed into it as well. This is the first album where I'm like, wow, she did a great job, and she sounded like she was in her element. I know she has had great hits in the past and everything. They haven't been my favorite. I haven't really like gravitated towards them. I haven't really wanted to listen to them again. Maybe they come up here and there, rarely. And so I just don't follow her as well. But with this album, I give her a chance. I'm like, let me sit down. Let me listen to it. What songs are good? What songs are not good? And honestly, they were all pretty good. I do like this album. Like, I don't know if I can play it from front to back, but most songs were hits, and I really did enjoy them. I just love that, you know, this album explored themes of relationships, self-empowerment. Also, she talked about a little bit of fame and how sometimes it's not all that crapped up to be. Like, you tend to be in the spotlight so much that sometimes you don't want to be famous. Also, she talks about queer love, which is something that I truly love when artists do this, because we do need representation. There's not a lot of major big artists who are queer, who are part of the LGBT community, and actually express those lyrics of queer love in general. So I love that. I also love the fact she's a little bit rebellious in this, like with the themes and the exploration of lyrics. Like, she shows us her rebellious side, and I think she's always done that. So with like her hair, even with like her style, even the way she speaks, because of the fact that sometimes maybe you're more restrained as a child and you really don't have the freedom to explore. And so when you hit that adulthood, you kind of just break out and you just want to do what you want to do, live life to the fullest, explore, make mistakes, because we're all going to make them. Why not make them when you're a little bit younger to learn from them? So yeah, I love this. Some of her notable songs are Leave Me Alone, That's So Funny, Why Is She Still Here? Like, those are really cool songs that I really do enjoy. But my top 3 favorites are, first off, is Good Girl. Good Girl is so cool. I love this song. I just love like the synth pop style to this. It still has like this nostalgic feel with her modern sound that she has. I like the fact that it's a little bit more danceable, a little bit more upbeat. It's not that pop rock type of sound. And I'll be honest, I didn't really gravitate to those sounds that are like super pop rock heavy. I gravitated more to like the slower songs, or more like the dancing songs, glam songs. So those are the songs I gravitated to the most, which this one's one of them. So Good Girl is one of them. You know, I just love the fact that she's just embracing love in general, the chaos of it, the beauty of it, the sometimes it can be hard, right? The difficulties of love and relationships and friendships. So I love this, that she's really doing, like, shedding a good girl image in order for her to be herself, her own self, her true self, and just be able to be loved by someone for her being her true independent self. So I really do love this song. The second song, or my second favorite, I should say, is At Least I'm Hot. It's a funny title because at first it sounds very feminine driven, but I actually do enjoy those songs because underneath it all, it shows confidence and self-acceptance and self-love, which a lot of men don't do or write those type of songs, especially the men who are in the mainstream scene in the music industry, right? So this song's so cool. It has like this disco pop feel to it. Like I say, it stays away from the pop rock sound. I just love how it has this sleek, groovy beat and reminds me of kind of like a Dua Lipa song, sort of. Just her voice, of course, Renee's voice. It's a little bit more edgy, and so that's where the difference is. And I just love the fact this song is full of confidence. She's expressing her confidence. She's being true to herself. She's, she uses humor and attitude within the song and the lyrics that express her self-worth, that express that her confidence. And I like that because sometimes you don't have to be so bold, so straight out, and you can be humorous. Kind of like Sabrina Carpenter, which I think she does this very well. She knows how to add humor to her music. And so I think reneerapp took a little bit of inspiration from her because of the fact that she did this as well. And maybe she has done it in the past. I just haven't caught it. But with this song, she did a really, really great job with the song. And my favorite song from her, or from this album, I should say, it's honestly her slowest song. It's like her ballad pop style song. It's very piano heavy. It has like this emotional feel to it. You can hear it in her voice, the emotion that she's expressing. She's talking about a painful experience, about being in a relationship that was very one-sided. And so she was the one that was giving it her all, giving it everything to the other person, and the other person wasn't reciprocating that. I think it has a true connection with people. I gravitate to these type of songs where it's very universal. It's something that people can actually feel and be like, whoa, I have been through that experience, and this artist is connecting that to that. And I know what it's like to what this artist is talking about. It's so good. It's called, did I ever say the name? Sometimes. It's just, I love this song. Overall, that album's great. I love it. It really showcases her growth, her style in music. It shows us as an artist overall in her lyricism. She's just elevating, trying new elements, new productions, and she's truly trying to show us a different side of her with this project. Although she still has some rebellious tracks where she has done in the past, but she's truly trying to show us that she can grow and try something new and evolve as an artist and as a person. All right, everybody. So the last album I want to talk about is dannyocean's Babylon Club. Now, Babylon Club was an album I wasn't expecting. I do keep up with dannyocean's music, but I don't keep up with his social media platforms. So I didn't know or wasn't too sure when this album was going to be released. I have heard of his singles in the past. They haven't been the strongest in my opinion, but I feel like this album does show us how those singles fit in a project together. And I think he did an amazing job with this album. I love the fact that he takes us on this like journey, and it really does show us how they're all kind of cohesive. It has like this island type of feel, but overall he explored themes of like freedom, love, celebration, and that's something that a lot of men don't really do. And for him to do this, it was so cool to see. I love this. I love his songwriting. I love the vibe of this album. Like, it gives us like that summer vibe. I really love the whole like tropical blend of it, all the genres that come with it. It has reggaeton, it has dancehall, it has salsa, it has merengue, and even pop. Of course, it has pop in it, but like it has all those different genres mixed in together with songs, with the sound of this whole project. That it truly does show us that he doesn't just have to do kind of like pop Latino. He can expand more. And I love that. I love that he really did diversify into different subgenres within the Latin space. So I do love that. I really did enjoy it. So my favorite songs from this album have to be, first one that I talk about. I don't know if I talked about it already, but it's one that I definitely have been playing on repeat for the last few weeks, has been Ay Mami featuring Kenya Ois. And this song's so cool to see, like two dynamics. They're singing back and forth. They're just talking about being flirty, talking about that the initial essence of what happens when you meet someone new and you have those big feelings and you have those flirtation moments whenever you are meeting someone, getting to know someone. So I think they did really well with the chemistry within the song where they're singing kind of back and forth the lyrics, and it really does show them, even the way they deliver the lyrics, that they were being more on like the flirty side. So yeah, Ay Mami's so cool. Like I said, it has the island breezy vibe. The second one would be Arena featuring Arcangel, and this collab surprised me because Arcangel has this deep voice that's raspy that you wouldn't think would sound great with dannyocean, because Danny doesn't have that type of voice. And Arcangel has this unique sound to him where I feel like it's a hit or miss whenever he is featured on other people's music. I love his solo music. I think his solo music is awesome because it's just him and you can feel his presence and dominance. But when it comes to other people's music, he's either a hit or miss. But he did a great job with Danny on this song. It's just about having like the sense of desire, belonging, spending time with someone new that you're interested with, you know, along the beach side. Not so much, I want to say, having a fling, but you're just having a good time with this new, I would say, love interest. Now, the last song I want to talk about and my favorite from this project is Anoche featuring Aitana. I want to say her name right. I always say her name wrong, but it's Aitana. You know, I love this because it's one of those slower breezy pop songs. It's still in the same like tropical sound that he's doing, but it's a slower track. I love the fact that, you know, it just talks about seeing someone from your past and maybe not having those feelings, but more reconnecting and comfort of like, you know, what we've been through, but now we're in a different stages of our life and we're good with each other. Kind of like a close type of chapter song. That's the best way I can explain it. This song provides that type of emotion and feeling to its listeners. So I love this. When you have a great production sound with actual emotional lyrics, is something beautiful, and that's usually the type of music that I like to listen to. So definitely go check out dannyocean's album. Overall, it's amazing. His best work yet, honestly. And I think he can only go up from here because I can't wait for his next project to be something completely different and just show us another side to him. Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode. I love your support. Like, subscribe, share with a friend this podcast, whether it's on Apple Music, Spotify, or YouTube, wherever you're listening from or watching it. Thank you so much, and I truly do appreciate it. All the love, all the support. If you want to listen to all this new music that I talked about, I'll put down a playlist ready for you. You can listen to it and just go check it out. I'll add a few extra songs that I might have not mentioned in this episode, but have that completion of this New Music Friday that I still love and enjoy, and it's just amazing. Like, we get so much music. I feel like sometimes we get too much music that's kind of hard to keep up, but eventually sometimes songs and albums stick out, and those are the ones that I talk to you guys about. So thank you again for your support. Love you guys. Remember, say it louder, it's only Treble.